from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. This is InqCast, the news you need to know today.
Hey there Philippines, I'm Francis Ochoa with some of the day's top stories. The Philippine National Police has called a truce in its own Battle of the Bulge. After several complaints by policemen about being bypassed for promotion because they were overweight, PNP Chief General Guillermo Eleazar suspended the requirement of a compliance with the body mass index in the promotion system. According to the PNP chief, the suspension is for the welfare of all police personnel, many of them tasked to enforce minimum public health safety standards and quarantine protocols 24/7. But Eleazar said the policy would be re-implemented once the situation gradually reverts to normal. In our main story, the Philippine National Police spent only 86.568 million pesos of its 722.95 million peso share of funding as a member agency of the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict in 2020. Amid calls to defund the Anti-Insurgency Task Force, state auditors learned that the PNP was only able to use around 12% of the substantial amount it had received. The police force was allocated 1.084 billion pesos in NTF funds from the 2020 national budget and got 722.955 million pesos from the Department of Budget and Management that year, according to a July 8 Commission on Audit report. This year, Congress approved a 19.2 billion peso budget for the task force, with about 16 billion pesos to be spent for developing around 800 barangays which had been freed from communist rebel influence. Meanwhile, in Davao City, Mayor Sara Duterte has ruled out any possibility of her running for the highest post of the land next year with her father as her vice president. A top official of the mayor's political party, former Davao de Oro Governor Anthony Del Rosario, revealed as much on Wednesday. Del Rosario declined to name the Davao mayor's possible running mate, saying she still has to decide whether or not to run. The younger Duterte finally admitted during her July 9 visit to Cebu City that she was open to running for president. And those are just some of the day's headlines. For the full stories and for more balanced news and fearless views, grab a copy of the Inquirer at your favorite newsstands or subscribe to Inquirer Plus by visiting plus.inquirer.com.ph.
And that's today's InqCast from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.